Lately, I've returned to Kevin Schanilec's approach to liberation, which is pretty much attacking the fetters directly, the fetters that are laid out in the early Buddhist suttas. And so that's very different from the Open Secret, which I've been listening to a lot of Tony Parsons. And Kevin's approach, there's a lot of efforting. There is a being trying to get somewhere. And in Tony's approach, there is no approach. You can't get anywhere. Don't even try. Which is obviously highly paradoxical. But right now, I'm more drawn, I'm more drawn to Kevin's approach, which is I'm a person trying to get somewhere, which is fine. It feels right for the moment. And the fetter I'm working on is desire and ill will. I believe the first 3 fetters for me have already dropped. And I'm working on desire and ill will. The ping-ponging of desire and ill will. One thing that's become clear to me the last few days is how much those 2 reactions, that reactivity, it keeps the being out of the kingdom of heaven, out of nothingness. Say there's a situation that I don't like, a discomfort that I don't like, there's a contraction, and instantaneously out of that arises a desire to say, go to the refrigerator and look for something to eat. That desire is extra. That desire tangles the being up. It's the same with ill will. Say someone does something, I feel a contraction in my body, and then I feel, in the next few moments, ill will arises toward this person. And that ill will is extra. And so much gets tangled up in those extra emotions, these ghosts. It's possible just to feel the contraction and then think, is there a reason for desire to arise? Is there a reason for ill will to arise? And the answer is no, especially given that there's no such thing as a self. Now, all of this happens in the body, in the feeling body, in the feelings. It can sound theoretical, but it's not at all. It's from direct experience, down to the feeling of there not being a self. But this process of trying to break this fetter, for me, it feels like connecting that remembering of no self to the remembering of, to the understanding that there's no reason for ill will to arise, no reason for desire to arise.